what network marketing truly can become.
Yep.
$9 billion? How big is $9 billion? What happened to those individual families that got involved in the first 15 years, 20 years?
Happy.
They've been paying 7 generations.
Yeah.
People making $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $1 million a month in income off of $1,000 investment. Is that crazy?
Crazy, man.
But they did the work. Avon, 6 million. Herbalife. This analogy that I absolutely love. I talked about GNC. GNC has over 1,000 new products come through their store every single year. Okay, 1,000 new products come through their store every single year. There are less than 50 products in Herbalife. GNC does $2.3 billion a year. Herbalife, a network marketing company, does $5 billion a year. It shows you the power of word of mouth, when products and services are shared through word of mouth. How many of you have insurance? How many of you have an insurance agent? Right? Word of mouth. They educate you about insurance. I hate insurance. Right? I'm never going to wreck. But you never know who's going to hit you. That's what they always say. Okay, timing. The ground floor and 80% of the market is caught through here. One of the things that I love to educate people about that I didn't understand is what truly timing is. Look at where your company sits in the marketplace. Okay, if you sit in front of something that is capturing, if you look at science and medicine today, guys, if you go and look at, I love what this says on here, where is it? Nerve 2 technology, enhanced Nerve 2 technology. Go look at NRF2. NRF2 technology is one of it's where companies are going, because that is a master switch inside your body. That is a master switch to every single survival gene that protects your body from aging and disease. And guess what? We have a skincare. How many of you love your skin? Now, lotion always felt like grease to me. Working in the underground mines, I hated lotion. This stuff's absolutely incredible, and I used it as hair gel until we got the hair care. Okay, the hair care has been absolutely incredible. I don't ever want to go bald. Nothing against anybody. I just like my hair. This is the thing. As a kid, my grandpa always used to make fun of himself. He said, "Stop playing with my cul-de-sac. Hair on the sides, the bald spot on top." He called it his cul-de-sac.
It's funny.
I always thought, Grandpa, if you don't have to have a cul-de-sac, why would you have it? And then he started shaving his head, and I was like, well, I don't want to shave my head either. So products, Nerve 2, Protanum, 30 days. Now income, this is the thing. Through life, education, through school, we're taught how to make a linear income. They never really teach you how to become an entrepreneur or take your desires in life. How many of you feel like you have a really good work ethic and a desire to do more?
Yeah.
Do you guys realize those businesses that create people that create a lot of wealth, their product or service provides a need or services a need for the larger majority of society? Okay, so health and wellness, how important is that to the majority of people that you know? If you don't have the equality of life, what do you have? And the thing is it does take money to create an equality of life. How do you eat extremely healthy? How many of you guys know to actually eat exactly the way you want to actually takes more than it does to eat at McDonald's? Right? And I use McDonald's because most of us know that when we pull through the drive-thru, it's probably not the healthiest choice, but we're going to go work out in the morning and we'll work out twice that day, right? I guess I'm just talking about what my mindset goes through. Linear income, trading time to make money. How many of you actually own your own business, and it's a traditional business, and you trade? Most of your business takes your time and your money, and basically your business owns you instead of you owning your business. How many of you have an employee that runs your business the way you would run your business? That's another thing about this. This, when they started talking about, you'll never have an employee in this business. I'm like, I won't ever have an employee. No, it's a volunteer army. I'm like, really? Yeah, because the more people you help get what they want, you'll get what you want. So what I had to learn how to do is find out what each one of you truly want. What would be enough for you? If you could create a legacy, what would that be? And I'm serious, guys. When I first got started, I told myself if it takes me 10 years to make $2,500 a month, I will be good. I honestly will be absolutely amazing, because how much money do you have to have in the bank to make $2,500 a month in residual income, passive income?
A lot.
$500,000.
There's a lot that you have to have. $2,500 a month. What does that do to the majority of people that are retired right now? You know, the average Social Security check is under $1,300, $1,400.
Yep.
That's not enough to live off. So I started learning about leveraged income. In this business, and this is what I love, any single person, I get Mark involved in this business, he goes out and does more than I do. Who should make more? You should. The person that does the work is the one that gets paid. I love it in this analogy that I found a guy 8 months into this business. The guy has worked his guts out. He wanted to stop being a truck driver. He wanted to come home to his family. He now makes $600,000-$700,000 a year off of this opportunity. The guy that enrolled him makes about $65,000 to $70,000 a year. He's never done anything, but guess what? He said yes when he could have said no. He allowed us to talk to one person that he knew, and because he said yes, if he says yes, then you put me in, and you put him underneath me because he's my friend, and that's all he's done. But that's worth $70,000 a year to him. What does $70,000 a year do to a majority of people around here?
Change
Okay?
everything.
But the guy that said yes, that really wanted to do it, how did it change his life? That went and did the work. He deserves to get paid more because he's went out and changed thousands of more people's lives. You guys don't understand that you're a small thread that changes thousands of people's lives. People always say, I want to make a bigger difference. I want to be a bigger piece of changing people's lives. Do you know that you can talk to one person, and that one person that we talk to goes and touches thousands of people's lives because of the truth that you told them? You gave them a gift and an opportunity to change their life, and guess what? They took it and they utilized it. Leveraged income. I would rather, instead of making 100% off of your own effort, I'd rather make 1% off of 1,000 other people's efforts. Because as an army, 1% off of 1,000 other people compared to 100% of your own efforts, you could never do enough. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I hope that makes sense. That is the leveraged way. That is the way people create wealth. Because they don't find one, they find an army to go help change people's lives. I had never been to another country in my life. I guess I can't say that because Canada is another country, even though they're attached. Any of you guys feel like Canada's not really another country? Like they just speak a little different. Like if you go to Minnesota, they speak just like Canadians. And then Mexico, it's like they're attached to us too. It's like we're all family in one way. I'd never been I'd never been to another country that wasn't touching the United States. Okay? I can say it that way. And the countries that I've been to, being in Germany, being in the Netherlands, going to all over this world, do you know people are no different than us here? Do you know that they're going through, they're like, as I learned in a lot of these different countries, do you know that their retirement age can't actually retire either? They have a high majority. Right? It's no different. Okay, the mentorship process, one of the things that we teach through this process, this is a 2 to 5 year. Okay, those of you that are guests in here, give us the next 2 to 5 years. I tell people this, where's the next 5 years going? They're going to go by anyway. You're going to be alive and you're going to be living. The next 5 years is your life heading in a direction that you want it to be. Is there something going on in your life that is going to get you to where you want to be in the next 5 years? Are you completely planned where you need to be? How many of you are exactly where you expected to be at this point in your life? Okay, there's few that are. Because what? We don't really plan on things happening that happen in our life. 2 to 5 years. There's monthly trainings that happen. They're in Fairfield. Okay, so it's not too far away. We're going to do at least 15 presentations a month. Now, we're going to do 15 of these a month. No, not necessarily we're going to do this. But where do people make big decisions in their life? In their home, over coffee or over over orange juice or, sitting down and having breakfast or lunch. People like to eat, right? Take someone to lunch, share some information. This is what I like. Guys, I was horrible at presentations when I first started this, and this still scares the crap out of me. Standing in front of people is not something that I look forward to doing, okay? I don't look forward to traveling around, I look forward to traveling around. I don't look forward to standing in front of people, okay? But this is the thing, I love meeting people. I love going to areas and meeting people and finding out there's a need no different than I have. If we do 15 presentations a month, sharing this information, okay, if you think about health, animals, skincare, smart energy, smart weight management, animals, how big is the animal market? Huge. Okay, my horses, our dog, they take these products. To be able to take this product and give it to your animal, think about it. It doesn't just work 40% in 30 days in us. Take your animal, watch what it does in your animal per day. There's no placebo effect. I'm still learning English too. Okay? Let's see. How are we on time? Okay. I want to get the ABC Primetime video. If you haven't seen it, have that person share it with you. It's one of the most important pieces. This last piece that I want to share, okay? I don't have to over-exaggerate or over-embellish incomes that are made here. And I love that when people say people at the top make all the money. That's an any opportunity that people get in first. People at the top that are in the very beginning make all the money, right? But I want you to understand where this is spread out. If we look at the annual earnings in income, where do you see the bigger numbers? If you look at Pro 6, 8, Pro 5, 7, Pro 4, 8, Pro 3, 6. We're going to recognize some people over the last month that have absolutely rocked, that have hit Pro 5 and Pro 6. So think about this. Karen, how long have you been involved?
3.5 years.
So in 3.5 years, this woman has worked her butt off. She's worked with a team. She's gone through ups and downs. I know her journey. It's been absolutely incredible to watch this woman grow. But I'll tell you this, in 3.5 years, she was able to reach a Pro 5 rank. What's an average $2,500 a month doing someone's life around here?
They can buy gasoline for their car.
Jamie?
Gasoline, it pays half your house payment in California. Me, I was hoping to get $2,500 a month because where I come from, that'll take care of my food bill, that'll take care of my house, that'll take care of my cell phone, and my car, and my gas. Okay, we don't pay $4 for gas, we pay $2.17 for gas. And milk isn't $8. Oh, that's okay, but think about this. I want you guys to understand. Karen's been working 3.5 years. Okay, this hasn't been a full-time gig to you, has it?
No,
You've been doing this around everything else you have going on in life.
that's right.
Guys, is 3.5 years, is that worth to make? Okay, think of what this woman has to have in the bank to make $2,500 a month. She just put an extra income in her and her husband's home, and guess what her husband gets to go do? Guess what I'm going to go do with her husband? I'm going to go to Alaska and fish with him in Alaska.
Yay!
He's going to go park his camper in Alaska and live in his camper for the next 4 months, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Okay?
Wow.
Okay. Sheila, where are you?
I know.
Okay, how long have you been working at this business?
Staying at 3.5 years. We kind of
Okay, sister-in-law. Pro 4, an extra $1,100. I want you guys to understand how substantial this changed Kimberly's life. In 60 days, she had go time. She had to go to work, and she was at. But even 3.5 years, this hasn't been your full-time thing, has it?
No, I work corporate. I was in corporate.
Okay? Working this thing part-time. Okay, 3.5 years, right?
It took us 3 years and 4 months to get Pro 7.
3 years, 4 months. Okay, everybody's journey, you gotta understand, each one of these individuals come from a different walk of life. But it doesn't matter, male or female. 3 years, 4 months, they were able to reach this rank of $11,292. What's an extra $11,000 a month doing most people? Choices? Okay, now this is all I had. Network marketing in this business was all I was doing, and I was failing at it quickly. I was falling forward. See, a lot of people see failing as like a negative thing. I've learned that failure is not bad. You've just learned 1,000 ways not to do something.
That's right.
Right? Yeah, that's right. It's true. But if you think, in 18 months, we were able to reach this point. 18 months. Okay? And it wasn't because I was super good. It's that leverage thing. It's finding Mike. Okay? It's finding someone that had credibility in a different walk of life than I did. Finding Karen, finding Sheila, finding Steve. Okay? It's finding Mark and Lori. We hit Elite Pro 8 in 2.5 years, just under 3 years, and at almost 4 years, just under 4 years, about 3 months under 4 years, we reached the rank of Pro 9. Okay? And we've been working for the last 6 years on Pro 10. Now, we've had $1 million a month. We've had business go up. We've had business go down. We've had business go up. But I'll tell you this. It has been one of the funnest things you could ever imagine doing. Because you meet the most incredible family and the most incredible people in the world to continue to work with, to build dreams with, to go out and help. You get to change every aspect of your life. This has changed my mental focus more than I could ever tell you.
Love Axio.
If you can understand, I have ADHD. If you can't tell, okay, I have this attention problem. And if you have notes, you probably have space in between your notes because I cut off saying, I haven't finished every sentence. My wife makes fun of me all the time. She goes, okay, finish your sentence first on the last one.
I love it.
This Axio is absolutely mind-blowing in what it does for your mental mindset. Pro Tandem, the first product. Now, when I got involved, I was 26 years old. I was bulletproof. I could give a crap less with it. It was honest, it was ethical, and it was going to help people. Okay? I didn't need it because I was bulletproof. Well, I didn't realize how much it was going to change my life, and then the people's lives it was going to change. But in turn, you know what that product did? It created a stability in my business. You know what? How would you guys like to have 75,000 people that have come into your business? You have 87% retention. Through the entire company, there is about a 63 to 65% retention.
Nice.
The entire company, okay? Globally, we can talk about globally, okay? When you go into markets and different things, as things translate. Pro 1, they can start taking at least the first 2 products for free. If you look at Pro 3, by the time Pro 3, $580. What's that do? The average bankruptcy would be stopped by $400. And you can still take this product, you have $180 left to take these products free for the rest of your life. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Pro 4, $1,100. You're taking these products, it's paying for your cell phone, it's paying for your gas, it's paying for your car payment. It's relieving duties at home. And it's replacing some of the things that work is demanding from you. This is all I had, and guys, I didn't have any money. I was $30,000 negative, living in my ex-mother-in-law's basement, and it was horrible. And I got introduced to network marketing. I got told by those guys that it was stupid, and then the guy that was teaching me how to do it, he had a life that I wanted, and he told me 2 to 5 years, and in just under 4 years, we were able to reach close to 50,000 a month. And it's not because I was good. It's because I surrounded myself with individuals that were awesome, that were incredible. So what we
You need
have...
to connect to the internet first.
Yep. Okay, so I am going to, I want you guys to understand, all of you that are guessing here and that have been here, we appreciate your time. We appreciate your time. Open up your mind. What I want you to do is I want you to walk away from here with your questions answered. If you have questions, ask your questions. Let us know how we can answer them. All we want you to be able to do is make an informed decision for you. I'm not here to make the decision for you. I'm here to share the information, then to allow you to get your questions answered, because whether this is for you or not, only you can make that decision. But figure out where the next 5 years are going, because if this is for you, you don't want to miss what's about to happen. Mark, it's back over to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
biggest of ways. We have not yet seen what's going to happen in this area, and I'm going to tell you, this is what we had going on about 4 or 5 years ago. Some whitewater hit. We've maintained, but are you guys ready to go just rocket this thing now?
Yeah.
I think we are. Clinton and Kimberly. I just so appreciate you. Lanny, where are you, Lanny?
I'm right here.
Lanny, you're so great. Lanny takes care of our desk and
Aw.
helps check you in. We appreciate
Oh,
you.
thank you.
I actually need you. Are you videotaping something or?